Well, the famous victory or death letter William B. Travis wrote at the Alamo has returned to the historic site.
It is the first time the letter has been back in San Antonio since it was carried away on horseback at the start of the famous siege in 1836. A police motorcycle escort led a box truck carrying the letter from the State Archives in Austin to the Alamo grounds. News 3's Shane McAuliffe was at today's ceremony, and he joins us live with the latest. Shane?
Hey, John and Meredith, you're right. It was a historic and incredible day here at the Alamo as that letter that William B. Travis wrote 177 years ago made its way back here to the historic site for the first time, like you said, after it rode off on Courier back in 1836.
The Alamo Rose of Texas is the only girl for me.
Well, after singing the Yellow Rose of Texas, Will Travis, the sheriff of Denton County and fifth-generation nephew of William B. Travis, read his great-uncle's letter that was sent to Washington on the Brazos, begging for reinforcements and calling for liberty or death. A very historic letter. Now, the crowd was dead silent watching the letter make its way back to the Alamo, where it was written 177 years ago, around this time in 1836, when the 13-day siege on the Alamo began. Now, this letter will be put into a custom protective case that cost about $20,000 to build and install, and it will remain on display for those 13 days, like I said, which coincides with the siege on the Alamo back in 1836. Now, two gentlemen from our area actually participated in today's ceremony, serving as honor guard for the historic return of the letter, and for everyone involved, it was an incredible moment.
It is a very proud moment. I'm extremely ecstatic to read it, and but at the same time, there's a certain amount of passion that went into it because he was under such stress to write that letter to get help to him.
We've been looking forward to this for a long time, and it's really a privilege to be able to escort this letter into the chapel, especially the first time it's returned in 177 years.
It's just an important day. It's just an important day. For me, it is. I guess for the Mexican community to be here and know that, for all people to know, it was just not Anglos against the Mexicans. It was a fight for independence, freedom for the Texans that were occupying the state at the time.
Now, there was a very cool Texas A&M connection as well. The Ross Volunteers were able to help bring in the Travis letter into the Alamo, so the Ross Volunteers on hand helping out with that. But in all, it's incredible to think that that letter written 177 years ago is back in the Alamo. Right now, like I said, they're putting it in that case, and they will open it up for visitors tomorrow at 9 a.m. And if you want to see it, you have 13 days to check it out. Who knows when that letter will be back open for the public? So if you want to see it, now's probably your best chance. Reporting live from San Antonio, Shane McAuliffe, KBTX News 3.
All right, thank you very much, Shane. Hey, pretty
neat.
cool. A lot of history there.
Definitely.